Back with some more free KJK VIP prize picks and better picks player props for you for this week 6 NFL slate. Hopefully you tuned in to the last upload that I did on NHL. Last video went 6-0 with the free VIP picks that I've been giving out. So cash in big if you tailed. Rocked with the Panarin under 3.5 shots on goal. The Crosby under 3.5 shots on goal. Kadri under 3.5 shots on goal. Garland under 2.5. McKinnon under 4.5. Hyman under 3.5. Turned 100 into 2,000 myself. A bunch of different people tuning into the content should have won, and a bunch of people in the VIP cashing in as always. So I do want to give some quick shout outs, guys. If you haven't hopped over here, I would highly recommend you do so. We had Ed the Fred turning 75 into $1,500. A Zamora with 10 into 300. Savage turning 5 into 100. So a nice cash out for these three guys. And then a ton more. Would love to give a shout out to everyone, but try to give a shout out to as many people as I can. BMW Trey, we got 5 into 100 as well. Hawkeye J 5 into 100, and Ken Shiro Pal with the 3 into 60. So all these guys, covering their VIP fees for 2 months and 1 night. That's always the goal, right? We're going to be making a lot more than what we're investing over there is my job. And then, of course, myself. Already pulled it up on the screen for you guys, but had that nice 100 into 2,000. So we have been doing quite well over there, guys. If you have not joined, would highly recommend you do so. These videos are going to be me coming on and sharing with you guys VIP plays for free, right? They're not going to be every single play. Some plays are going to be shifted. Some plays are going to be bumped. So I do my best to give you as much free content as I can, as much free value as I can, but I cannot say enough. For $1.66 a day, you can get access to every single one of my plays as soon as I place them for all apps. So you would have got access to that Better Picks slip. I gave it out for free, so you would have got it for free on the channel in this case. But hop over there as soon as you can. And you're going to need 2 apps to be tailing along here for this video. You're going to need the Better Picks app. If you do not have it, get it immediately. There's some fantastic value that you cannot get on Prizepicks on this app, and they're going to match you all the way up to $200. Not only did we win on that NHL action, cashed in another big one on the NFL action on Monday Night Football, right here, 215 to 5,000. Once again, another ticket. I send all these in immediately as soon as I place them, right, guys? So this process that went into these plays, the process that went into the NHL plays, this video I'm going to be breaking down exactly, why I'm clicking these buttons. And so Better Picks is the first one you're going to need. KJK DFS. Use all my links down below in the description and the top comment that I pin to get those bonuses. Just use the links. That'll make it easy on you. And then the other one you're going to need is going to be Prizepicks, which also has a nice deposit, nice offer for you. They're going to give you $50 when you play $5 instantly with my promo code KJKDS and link down below, right? So click the links. I'll make it easy on you. I'll pin those at the top comment. Use my code if you want. Enter it manually. You'll still get the bonus, but you get what I'm saying. Let's get into the plays. So I have 2 6-pick flexes I'm going to be sharing with you guys on Prizepicks. We'll be breaking down exactly why. And I have another ticket I'll be sharing with you on Better Picks. Some of these plays are not going to be available or taken off the board for the Prizepicks portion of the program. So that's why I'm just going to kind of share 2 with you so you can still get access to these plays. And I will have a Better Picks ticket for you, which I'll bring up here for you guys as well. All right, here's what we got. We'll just kind of do a side-by-side breakdown. We'll talk about Better Picks plays that you can't get on Prizepicks. We'll talk about some Prizepicks plays you can't get on Better Picks, etc. You can mix and match these plays. The Better Pick stick I'm going to give you guys for free here is, once again, a VIP play, right? I'm looking to turn 215 to 5,000, and it's going to be a 6-pick dynamic play. The other ones are going to be 6-pick flexes on Prizepicks. So as you can see on the screen, I do have a lot of interest in Keenan Allen's under 4.5 receptions. We can just kind of go ahead and break that down for you. We'll start with Prizepicks first, I suppose, and then I'll round things out with the Better Picks portion at the end of the video so you can get all these plays locked in. And let's do it, man. So the first play we're going to discuss is going to be the Jameson Williams under 3.5 receptions. If you're wondering why I took this, why did this guy click these buttons, I do use a ton of market data, a lot of tools. We're going to break down exactly what I use here on the channel to help you out. One of them is going to be the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you don't have Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, guys, Optimizer, fantastic tool to be doing research on your player props on all these apps. They're going to pull in all this market data for you, and I got a nice deal. KJKDFS, and my links down. Everything will be linked below. We'll get you 25% off this tool. So the reason I'm taking it is he is favored on all of these sports books with millions of dollars invested into setting appropriate lines on his under. We have a 52.94% chance that he's going to hit. If you don't know what these numbers mean on the screen, I like to make it simple and use even numbers. Minus 146 on FanDuel. The minus means he's favored to hit the under, which means essentially you'd have to risk $146 to win $100 if you were to log into FanDuel Sportsbook to place this bet. And the reason they're doing that is because they're saying it is more than likely that Jameson Williams is going to end with 3 or less receptions. We are going to make you risk more than you're going to win so that, we don't go bankrupt, essentially. That's how all these odds work. That's how I'm using this data to find my plays, and the reason it is so valuable is because of the millions of dollars of research and these companies being so good at what they do, DraftKings, FanDuel, etc. Setting these lines appropriately is how they stay in business, right? So we can use that millions of dollars of data to find really good plays on these player props apps. We're getting minus 119 implied odds in a 5 or 6 pick flex on Prizepicks. Another tool that I love to use is going to be Outlier, which we have some more insights, some more data, right, guys? A 7-day free trial for this tool if you're interested. We'll give you a nice deal down below with that link, right? You can see Jameson Williams has failed to exceed 3.5 receptions in 14 of his last 18 games, averaging 2.3 receptions per average, and the Dallas defense is the 8th best defense in the entire NFL as far as not giving up receptions, right? So this is a perfect example of like all of this data is all factored into all of these odds on these sports books. We can do as much research, we want as many data points that we can get to tell us that these are good plays, of course, but at the end of the day, the reason I'm getting straight to the chase as far as just taking the under is those market data points, right? So he'll be the first play. Kind of broke it down. Jameson Williams. We got the Tank Dell under 4.5 receptions, guys. It's really a similar process in all these plays. We want to be looking at as many market data points as we can, and we want to be taking props that are favored, of course, for us to win, right? We like to win money. That's the goal here. And then once again, the top prop on the Prizepicks board, according to Daily Grind Fantasy, is going to be the 53.14% hit rate on the under fantasy. I want the under receptions. I do prefer this. It has actual sportsbook data backing it, right? The under 4.5 is 130 on DraftKings. The under 4.5 is minus 140 on FanDuel. Do believe this is going to be featured in our Betr Picks ticket as well. Yes, it is. So once again, if we pull up the Betr Picks, the Jameson Williams prop I'm taking on Betr as well in the ticket that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So you can see we have even more data points. Like BetOnline has him at minus 129 on the under, and then we have Tank Dell. The under 4.5 receptions, minus 130 on DraftKings, minus 140 on FanDuel, minus 135 on BetOnline. He's all the way up to minus 130 on Bovada, right? All of these different data points telling us the under is going to be the play. So we're hunting that value, looking to lock it in as soon as we can before Prizepicks can remove it because it's a good prop, before Betr Picks can remove it, right? That's what we're doing all day here as far as my VIP, what I offer, what I do in the channel, and we want to be taking advantage of that value for Tank Dell. And of course, we can do some more research over here on Outlier with our handy dandy Outlier tools. Probably going to be a bunch of different, underlying metrics as to why this under is favored. All of these sports books kind of know all this stuff, right? So I like to sort this by implied probability. That's going to have that same kind of concept I talked about with feeding that sports book data in. And you can see his last 10, he's gone over, but the big thing here is this New England defense, 24th overall, 50% hit rate, and more data points, minus 150 on Underdog, right? So if you were to go over to Underdog Fantasy, they have it all the way up to minus 150. Another really smart app, really know what they're talking about. They're like really heavily favoring this, even more so than FanDuel. They're like, we do not want our users taking the under 4.5. It's too good of a play. So Tank Dell, fantastic prop here for play number 2, as you can see. And then we can just kind of cruise along here. I mean, I do like to break it down. I want to give you guys, actual analysis as to what's going into all my plays. But like the hockey video, I kind of explained it. This one, I'm explaining it. It's really similar process of just finding really good value in the market, getting a better deal on these apps than what we're getting within the market. And Keenan Allen will continue that trend, the under 4.5 receptions, right? The 2 tickets I have locked in on Prizepicks so far, a lot of these have been altered or changed. So you're not going to be able to get the same lines I got, unfortunately. I've got them pulled up here. Keenan Allen, George Pickens, David Montgomery. I had the under rushing attempts. That's been bumped down, so you won't be able to get that. So I'm just going to share the two that I have locked in. So you can mix and match like plays that haven't been moved. So this is the other one. You can see how all these props are green already. That happens when you get good value and they remove the prop off the board. So this is going to happen all the time over in my my VIP service, where we're getting plays before they can remove them or change them or bump them, right? And we're getting good value, so they'll literally just take them off the Prizepicks board, so you can't lock them anymore. And that's exactly what happened with this one. So I'll share, like, you can take whatever props are still available, but you're going to see, like, Mike Evans' receptions is no longer available. It was just too good of a play, so I locked that in. My VIP members got that in, right? Rico Dowdle receptions, same thing. They took it off the board. So you're no longer going to be able to take this prop, unfortunately. It just is what it is. That's what happens when you get really good plays. The Derrick Henry under 1.5 receptions, another fantastic prop. I could analyze with like the tools and such, but it's going to be that same thing. Like the market is just heavily favoring it. It's too likely to happen. So Prizepicks has removed it. So like this is a little bit of a sneak peek as to, you know, what you could get with my VIP. You would have had this sent to you already. I'm sharing these two tickets with you, so I don't mind pulling up on the screen. Like I'd lock this in at 11:21 a.m. Eastern time today. You can see everyone kind of got locked in, and now those props are no longer available. So that's just what's going to happen. But the Keenan Allen receptions is going to be available, I believe, right? So that's kind of what brought me to this. So we like that prop. That's a prop you can still be taking in this slip. The George Pickens over 3.5 receptions is still available. So there's another prop you can be taking for the free content. Zay Flowers got bumped up to 5 even. So I would not recommend taking this at this new line. That's a no for me, right? Avoid bumps. But we can get it on Betr Picks. This is where you're going to want the Betr Picks at. You can still get the 4.5. This is a perfect example of using all of your resources, right? We can't get it on Prizepicks anymore. They already moved it up to 5 even. But we can get it on Betr Picks. So let's do the full Betr Picks ticket here. And the full Prizepicks ticket, and we'll get out of here. I'm sharing the two with you just because of all those plays getting removed and David Montgomery getting bumped. You can mix and match those props that are still available. And I'm going to be having some of the same on this in this particular video. Once again, it's just one ticket I'm sharing, guys, right? So the Keenan Allen under 4.5 receptions is play number 1. We got Gabe Davis under 2.5 receptions for play number 2. Jameson Williams under 3.5 receptions. Trey McBride under 5.5 receptions. Tank Dell under 4.5 receptions. And we got the Zay Flowers over 4.5 receptions, okay? So that's going to be our full 6-pick that I'm sharing with you on Betr Picks for the free picks this week. Once again, Zay Flowers over 4.5 receptions. Tank Dell under 4.5 receptions. McBride under 5.5 receptions. Jameson Williams under 3.5 receptions. Gabe Davis under 2.5 receptions. And Keenan Allen under 4.5 receptions, okay? So lock that bad boy in. You can 20x your money. If you only get 4 correct on Betr, you're actually going to profit, which is a nice little bonus over there on the 6-pick dynamic compared to Prizepicks, where you would be losing some money if you only get 4 out of 6 correct. So that's fantastic. And then these are the plays that I got over on Prizepicks that I'm going to be sharing for free in these 2 slips, right? Jameson Williams, Tank Dell, Trey McBride, Gabe Davis. I'm running on both apps. And then the Baker Mayfield under 1.5 touchdowns. Another play with some really good value. We can analyze this in the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer and see all of these different sportsbooks heavily favoring us under. We have a 53.5% chance to hit this prop, which is really solid stuff. All the way up to -140 FanDuel, -135 DraftKings, etc. If we put it into the Betr Picks Optimizer as well, even more data points, right? -133 on the under on BetOnline over here. ESPN Bet has him at -135 on the under. So a ton of different data points pointing to Baker's under being a good play. And then if we want to do some prop analyzation on Outlier as well, right? Let's go ahead and do that. We want as many data points as we could possibly get telling us that these are good plays. And of course, if I put this in, the implied probability is going to be solid over here as well, factoring in all those odds. On the under 1.5 touchdowns, where is he at here? Passing touchdowns, I should say. I definitely scrolled by it because it should be one of his best prop. Let's just type it in here. Touchdowns, passing. Looking at a 54% implied probability, really solid stuff. And you can see the New Orleans passing defense is #1 in the entire NFL at not giving up passing touchdowns, only allowing 0.2 passing touchdowns per game. So that's all. Outlier does a fantastic job of showing us not only the odds, but all of the underlying metrics as far as the matchup, which kind of just is a great way of showing you that these sportsbooks really know what they're talking about, and they set these odds so good. All the way up to -142 on Caesars, right? So a really solid play there for Baker Mayfield. That's kind of the prop analyzation there. So yeah, let's just make sure, you can get some these plays still. Like, what plays can we still get? I'll bring them up on the Prizepicks board. So Jameson Williams, receptions, I believe you can still get, right? So we can call that free pick #1 here for the content this week. We got Tank Dell's under 4.5 receptions, which you should still be able to get here. Pick #2, right, still available. Trey McBride, I believe, is still available here. And there's a possibility some of these get removed, right, of course, but I'm just going along, trying to give you guys as many free plays as possible. The Gabe Davis under 2.5 receptions, still going to be available. Baker Mayfield under 1.5 passing touchdowns, still available. And the David Montgomery one got bumped, right? So this is where, like, I wouldn't play this. It got moved to 14.0. There's no sense in playing that. They took away the edge of the prop. Like, don't play that, right? You missed out on that prop, unfortunately, with me. But that's why I'm just going to share the second one, too, so you can mix and match these plays. So pretty much you can get 7 plays still. Zay Flowers got bumped up to 5 even, so I would not recommend playing this one. You can see, once again, the value's gone in that prop, so don't play that one. Just take either Keenan Allen's under 4.5 or George Pickens over 3.5 would be my recommendation. Whatever you want to take, right? That's still available. And then George Pickens 3.5 receptions is still available as well. So there's 7 free picks for you that you can still get on the Prizepicks board, right? At the time of this recording, maybe things change. Maybe they take more props off the board. But at the time of recording this, can still get Jameson Williams, can still get Tank Dell, can still get Trey McBride, can still get Gabe Davis, Baker Mayfield, Keenan Allen, and you can still get George Pickens as well on the over. I clicked the wrong button there, apologies. The over 3.5 receptions, right? So yeah, there's 7 free plays for you on Prizepicks. Kind of broke down some props as to all that goes into the process. That's the same process for all of these plays. And then as far as Betr is concerned, I brought up that for you guys as well, right? So take advantage of these deposit match offers, get a bunch of cash in your account, and then be locking in these plays, right? Prizepicks, play $5, they're going to give you $50 instantly with my promo code and link down below. So take advantage of that. And then as far as Betr is concerned, they're going to match you all the way up to $200. And you can still get, like, for instance, the Zay Flowers play at the 4.5. You can still get over on Betr. So take advantage over there, right, rather than playing it on an app where it already got bumped, or if Mike Evans is still available, or if any of these plays are still available on Betr, you can take them over there, right? Which we already reviewed that, but I can certainly pull it up one last time before I head out the door, just so everyone can get another chance to see the plays, lock them in, right? Get that deposit match. And Keenan Allen under 4.5, Gabe Davis under 2.5, Jameson Williams under 3.5, Trey McBride under 5.5, Tank Dell under 4.5, and Zay Flowers over 4.5, all reception props. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NFL player props, your Betr NFL player props for this Week 6 action, and we will see you in the next one.